everywhere and welcome. My name is Miss Multiconsole and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. If you remember, we were about to rescue Kama Oa or whatever she's called. I was getting mixed up with this stupid pronunciation. We're in the island prison. We just defeated a headless knight. We found out that Velvet is a Therian, or at least the party found out. I'm pretty sure she already told us with inner monologue or something like that. So I'm sure that they told us in the story. But I'm not sure if the party members knew, so maybe that's why. We are basically right here, that's why I've paused it, because I think the girl has started to scream and stuff.
That was Kamada!
Yeah, she just screamed. Okay, so we're like basically here. I wonder what happened with like the lizard man and the prince. Were they supposed to be protecting her, or oh, they are actually there.
Kamada!
I guess it was just a warning thing. They must be connected somehow, Eleanor and that little girl.
Eleanor!
Strange. I wonder how that works.
You really came back for me.
Aww.
A promise is a promise, sweetheart.
Oh, it's so cute. I love how she like calls her
A headless
sweetheart.
knight.
So cute.
And a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
It sure is.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
Well, this makes a lot of sense because, you know, the boss that we fought in the other area was really weak, so yeah, this makes sense. Dullahan, okay, that makes sense. All right, let's do this.
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Get close and killing flash, but I'm just...
Oh, that's kind of stopped the conversation. I was listening to that. Wow, Lapiset really is curious about lots of different things, isn't he? Oh, now I don't have my Mystic Heart either. That's really annoying. So why is it that the Dullahan came all the way down here? Like, he came to the weakest people instead of going for the strongest people. Like, we went all that way inside the prison only to find this really weak monster that had no significance, and our party members ended up being in danger. Wow, that was a rather annoying like turn of events, really. We should have just stayed here since the weak people apparently seem to have attracted the strong monsters. The strong monster, I should say. I should be almost ready for, I think I'm ready for a Mystic Heart, or at least Eisen was. Oh, it goes down when you change. I did not realise that you use up your, you know, the little number. It actually goes down when you change character. I honestly didn't realise that. I shouldn't have done that too many times because it's gone down so much. But let's just button mash our way to victory. Let's go! Dullahan, I like. It kind of reminds me of the anime I watched a few seasons back. I think it was called Interview with Monster Girls. I liked that anime. It was very comfy. I liked that show. It was pretty cool. Go, Eleanor! Squish him. Slaughter him. Also reminds me of a film called Sleepy Hollow. It was like one of the first horror films that I ever watched, and I absolutely got terrified. It terrified me, seriously. It really scared me when I first watched that film. My dad let me watch it. Why did he let me? Why? I watched it back afterwards, and I know it's actually not scary. It's just, I think it was just because I was so young. Like Resident Evil, I don't even think that's that scary anymore. Apart from maybe the newest one that they did. That one looks really terrifying. But, oh, Eisen just died. Oh, wow, so when you change characters, he gets life back, right? Or maybe that means something else. I'm not quite sure. Alright, see if we can murder him. I gotta say, I really do like the design of this game. I love the design of the Tales games. Just like the anime feel to it. It just makes me happy. Like I just love the anime styled games. We don't have enough of them. They're just so nice to look at. Apart from like when they get all creepy and stuff, like with the fan service and stuff. I don't like those ones. I try to avoid those ones. But it is what it is, I guess. Alright, he's nearly dead, I think. He's nearly there. Alright, that's just the joys of watching anime though. Okay. I need to change character. Let's go for Velvet. and see if we can... Oh, God's sake, I'm like stunned, paralyzed. How irritating. Come on, Velvet, go! Devour him! Take his powers! That would have made the combat so much more fun if we could have taken the powers of like all the enemies and stuff. We should have done that. That would have been so awesome. Like, the combos are pretty cool. Like, how you can change characters and combine all the combos together. That's pretty cool, but that's basically all there is to it. I love how Magalu just, like, whacks him with her little card. That's awesome. Okay, he's down. That wasn't too bad. Alrighty. What's gonna happen next, then? Oh. Was that his helmet?
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
He's got a complex. What? Why? Whoa, what happened? There's a dragon.
Demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
It's a griffin.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
Oh.
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
Oh, it's his bird.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
Itch it.
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
What kind of question is
When
that?
I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back.
Jeez.
The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state.
Wow, that is strict.
Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never.
He's a pretty bird.
I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
Let him be free for once.
He chose a single bird over the world.
That is pretty insane, I've got to say.
Why
but
do you
still.
think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
I don't think you're meant to give a logical answer.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
Interesting answer. What was the answer that Artorius gave? I can't
I
remember.
understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, Now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
So, who's gonna protect him? A prince just can't stay in a prison, like on a prison island all by himself. Like, really? He doesn't look like he would be able to protect himself. I guess he's got Griffin to protect him, I suppose. But how does that work? Why does the hawk not, like, attack everybody on side? Like, has he, like, tamed him or something? Like, I know they're childhood friends, so maybe he, like, kind of has tamed him to only attack certain things or something? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Like, it attacked the exorcist, but it wasn't attacking any of, like, our party members. And we were stood right there next to him. So, I don't know. Maybe he can sense when somebody's, like, attacking the prince or something. I don't know. I'm just curious, I guess. Alright, let's see what happens. We got ourselves a new base, a new hideout. So that's cool. Maybe there'll be stuff for us to do in our hideout. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, what's next on the agenda? What are we going to do next?
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me?
Pretty please.
All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
With a cherry on top. Aw, Velvet, you're such a softie, aren't you? We earned a new title, Soul Reaper? Cool. Oh, cool. So this is a nice, relaxing part where we get to talk to all the characters and chill out for a little bit, and then it's probably going to get really intense and crazy, most likely. All right, let's talk to everyone. You see Eleanor around, Your Royal Highness? Sorry, but I have not. How about you, Griffin? Ree! All right. Griffin hasn't either. Wow, they can communicate. I see. Princes aren't this weird in stories. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, Camo. I'm just going to call you Camo. Eleanor looks like she was feeling down. Please go find her and cheer her up, Velvet. Alright, we will. You know, since we've taken over the island, we get to name it whatever we want, okay? How does Dial Island sound to you? No, it's not your island. I think maybe you should keep your thoughts to yourself. Jeez, wow, excuse me for existing. I know it's a prison island, but could you be any less hospitable? Wow, it's not in, you know. But yeah, I know what you're saying. The Abbey will never think of looking in their own closet for us. It's always darkest under the lighthouse, right? I guess so. Alright, we have a conversation over here with Rockero. I wonder what these two are doing over here. This is actually a pretty good combination. Like, I can see how these two would get along. Let's see. What is he? Are they drinking sake? Oh, they're drinking alcohol over here. My god. It seems whatever I drink leaks out. That must be really annoying. Looks like I need to plug some gaps. That just gives me horrible images. No. Hey, Rockero, what's up?
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably. I don't know. Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Helives, tried to assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
What? You can drink at 18 though. She's only 19? Well, I guess I really shouldn't be surprised, but that's kind of surprising. Maybe it's like Japanese laws. I'm not sure what their age limit is for drinking in Japan, but maybe it's 21. I don't know. I'm not sure. I liked the voice acting for Rockero when he was drinking though. Like, drunk Rockero is actually pretty good voice acting, actually. It's pretty cool. I wish Velvet had have drunk with him because they make the perfect couple. They are both just like power hungry and vengeance hungry, aren't they? They have like similar goals, and I just think that they would get along. Look, he even has little birds on his cloak. That's cool. Maybe he likes freedom too, because that's kind of what birds represent, isn't it? Okay, let's talk to this bold man. Now that we have a base, we don't have to worry about maintaining the Van Eltia anymore. Yes, you do. I still have to go out in the world. Aye, and as a sailor, a bit of room to sleep that doesn't rock all night is a real treat. That's good. What are you two up to? I was still deciphering this book. Jeez.
A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Loney, Kyle, then it'd mean midriff, which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Pornges are nummy.
Okay, yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
I miss when animes used to go, make sure you watch in a well-lit room. They always used to say that, like, every time you used to watch an episode. I don't see that very much anymore for some reason. But it's very nice that Velvet is worried about Laphicette's eyesight. That's very cute of her. Grimoire taught me a lot about the ancient tongue. It's so fun to learn something new. It can be. Did you have to drag me away from a tropical resort to a place like this? Yeah, sorry about that. Well, at least I have a bright, passionate student to keep me company, so it's not all that bad. That's good. So we have Laphicette to keep Grimoire here. Okay, we got to talk to Eisen up here. I do worry about you, Eisen. I know something's gonna happen to you, and it worries me so much. Okay, let's see what he says.
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Eifried.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therians?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Eifried won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
Well, he is a legendary pirate. I was actually playing Tales of Exilia the other day. I've only played a couple of hours, but I got to a part in the story where you have to find these treasures, and I thought it was quite interesting because Eifried was actually the person who found the treasures and like placed them all around the world for you to find in Tales of Exilia. So I really like how that game and this game kind of connects, but in like a really subtle way. It's just like a really nice reference. I don't know if Eifried is actually in Exilia. I only know that he's left his treasures around, and it does mention that he's like a legendary pirate that's like traveled the world and stuff like that. So yeah, it's making me like more curious to meet this guy. So many hints and so many times he's been mentioned, and we still haven't really met him. I mean, we've seen him once and that was it, but it was an illusion. By the way, do you never catch cold either? I don't know. Do we? I have no idea. She's a demon. Maybe demons don't catch colds. I have no idea how they work. Oh, Magalu, hello. How you doing? What you doing? Chilling out? Maybe?
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
What are you busy
You
doing?
look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
She does.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
You're...
Wow.
what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magulu.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
Unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
I really just don't feel like there's deep reasons for all these characters staying for Velvet. It's just like the most silliest idea for staying. Like Magalu's reason is because she's bored. Like I don't buy that at all. Like she's got a deeper reason and she's not telling us. Like I guess that's like the most frustrating thing about this game is like it takes so long for the mystery to unravel. Like we've played 30 hours and I still really know just the basic of basics, really. Like we know about the Therians. I guess like the only thing we really learned was the Therians and that Artorias is trying to awaken Inomina and he destroyed a village and he's evil. And that's it, really. I mean, I guess we did get backstories on some of the characters, like a little bit, there's a teeny bit there. But yeah, there's still a lot of mystery, a lot. So I'm guessing it's all going to come at the end, but I just wish there was like just a little bit along the journey, a little bit more along the journey, just to fulfill my curiosity needs, if that makes sense. Because I want to know. The story's pretty good and I love the characters. I gotta say, that's the main reason I'm playing. Life is nothing but time to kill. Well, yeah, I guess. Being born is a pretty huge hassle if you think about it. I guess so. As long as you do what makes you happy, I think that's what counts. That's what I think. As long as you have a happy life and you do what you want to do in life, I think this is what counts. It's called a hideout. We're pirates, so that's the proper term. No, it's a secret fort. That sounds way more inspiring. They're arguing about what this place is. Random. Oh man, so we gotta find Eleanor and I have no idea where she is. But we found Bienfu. Hey Bienfu, what you doing? What's up, Bienfu? Nothing to say. Do you want something? Have you seen Eleanor? No. Honest. Alright, thanks. What? That sounded a bit weird. I bet she's up here. I reckon she's like at the tallest tower looking up at something. Hey look, there's like a little pigeon or a dove or something hanging out there. I reckon she is at that tallest tower a little bit somewhere. Because there was that little bit where you could look out at the scenery. That would probably be the perfect place to put Eleanor. So I'm going to go and see if she's there. Oh, look who I found. I love that little chick in his hat. It's so cute. Hey, we have the hideout of our dreams now, thanks to you. We're in your debt, Velvet. You don't feel like a proper pirate unless you've got a nice, sinister lair. Very true, I suppose. Titania, Titania, our home and secret lair. We've got like an anthem and everything. Once a prison island, now a den so fair. I made an anthem for the island. It's gonna be a hit with everyone. Maybe we should try to keep the place secret, at least for now. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, it's this dude. Did Eleanor come this way? The ever-earnest exorcist. I saw her walking towards the watchtower. Yeah, go figures. I figured she would probably be down here looking out at the scenery, contemplating deep thoughts and thinking about whether what she's doing is right or not. At least that's what I hope she's doing. Up here somewhere. Being all emotional, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's going to give us a nice heart-to-heart. That would be nice. Here we go. Bonding time between Eleanor and Velvet. Let's do this. Hopefully she doesn't get yelled at again. But that was a really good moment for them to have. This is going to be awkward, isn't it? Come on, Velvet. You can do this.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therian now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therians, even the Malakim who'd I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us.
That's because you were brainwashed.
I was so clueless. I didn't know what Daemonblight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
The coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say, I didn't know anything, so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that.
Oh, she's crying. Maybe she really has opened her eyes now? I hope so. Maybe she won't kidnap Laphicet in the end then.
I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all.
Velvet. Just say your true feelings. God damn. I guess that suits her character though, I guess. I like that kind of character. I don't know why. It has a name for it as well. Isn't it like Sundia or something? I'm not sure. I'm not good with the labels. Okay. Everybody looks happy at least.
I have something to say.
I wonder if she's going to tell everybody about Artorias' plans.
There's something I've been hiding. Until now.
I knew it.
I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias.
I'm really glad, actually, that she's come out with this.
I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission. I was to do whatever it took. Even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
Don't look so sad. She didn't do it.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No. I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind. But nevertheless, I simply cannot bring myself to condone the methods he has chosen to achieve that vision. So...
This is good. I'm happy with this. I was actually worried about what she was going to do. This is good.
I will help you protect the Therians. Until I discover the answer I seek.
Because this is not what I was expecting. Because I'm glad it didn't do what I was expecting it to.
I want to live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of. And to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
That's how you should live.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness.
Don't equate us! To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah. After all, she's my vessel.
Aw, that's really nice. And we all became one happy family with no secrets anymore. Yay! On to the Therian hunting.
So, I think our next order of business is to find ourselves another Therian.
Oh, we got a trophy.
That's the extent of my
It's
insight.
been ages since I had
Anyone
one of
got
those.
any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laphicet in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious,
Yeah.
but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
All right, let's go.
No questions asked. It's just like, yes, let's do it. I guess we've got no other leads, so I guess so. All right, expedition is done. Win, win, win. Yay. Awesome. I can't seem to get this last material. Is it my last one? Yeah, it's my last one. God damn, why won't it give it to me? My RNG must be really bad. All right, let's do this. And then we will listen to our skit. It's going to be probably the main characters talking about how shocked they are that Eleanor is a spy. I think that's what it's going to be about, because this skit is actually called I'm Shocked, so let's do it.
Laphicet, I must offer you an apology.
What for?
For spying. I was plotting to take you back to the Abbey. I am truly sorry.
It was your mission, wasn't it? Somehow I think I always knew.
You did?
Call it a hunch. Besides, Velvet was really suspicious of you. Whenever you feel you're doing something wrong, you start to sweat a lot. It seemed odd.
How long have you known?
Ever since you became a vessel for me. I think Velvet knew too.
That's quite a shock. I failed completely in my role as a spy. It's pathetic. Shameful, really.
Well, I think it says something good about you.
Huh?
Someone who can't lie well seems like a better person than someone who has an easy time of it.
Thank you, Laphicet. I think you're the better person here.
I wouldn't go that far.
Aw, they're all blushing.
What are you doing
Go away,
here,
Bienfu.
I was hoping you'd let me join in!
We're in the middle of something important. Please leave us be for now.
I'll be quiet. Just let me hang around, all right?
Afraid not.
Bien! Madame Eleanor is a mealy head!
She's a what?
Laphicet, thank you. I hope we can stay friends.
I hope so too, Eleanor.
Oh, it just gives me such nice, warm, fuzzy feelings. He's so cute. It's all so nice and happy and fuzzy. I like it. It reminds me of a warm chocolate pudding. Okay, we have another skit. Something about Cicelo, actually. Something about Velvet's sister. So this could be an interesting skit. I think it was her sister.
I think I'm finally getting the hang of cooking without testing the taste.
You know, I've always thought you were a really good cook, Velvet.
It's not so hard. All you have to do is follow the recipe. After my sister died, I always did the cooking. The most important thing is adding just the right amount of salt, and the final adjustments of flavor. Oh, and once you're just about done, you have to make a wish that it turns out tasty.
Oh,
Wish for
a wish.
flavor?
That's cute.
Yeah, so long as you do that, anything will turn out tasting good. Celica taught me that.
It sounds like your sister was quite the master chef.
Oh, I don't know about that. But now I'll never be her match.
Gordon Ramsay
I've
in the
lost
house.
my taste, sure. But I've also forgotten what it even feels like to taste something delicious. What I make isn't really food. It's merely sustenance.
I don't think that's true, Velvet. This is great. You're a fine chef, Velvet.
I just remembered something my sister said. She always wished for our food to taste good, because she wanted to see us happy when we ate it.
Oh?
And she said I ate like a pig, too.
I don't think you do.
It's a good thing. You should eat a lot, too, so you can grow up big and strong.
Aw, oh my god, there's so many skits right now. This makes me happy though. I'm an absolute terrible cook. I tried to cook just cheese on toast and I burnt my hand. Oh my god. I've been burning my hand so much lately. Like, I burnt my hand not that long ago really bad. And then I burnt my finger the other day. I should just stay away from cookers just entirely. Oh dear. I'm just too clumsy. I think that's my problem. I'm just clumsy. Okay, let's do our next skit, something about Bienfu. I'm sure it's been a little while since we've actually had some like comical moments from Bienfu. So this is like a really nice time to place it as well because we're like on a nice breather part. So yeah, let's do this one as well.
Hey, Bienfu, I have a question for you. I know Magilu likes to call herself a witch and all that, but what is she really?
The obvious guess would be that she's an exorcist.
She is an
But
exorcist
I don't
for
think
sure.
I ever saw her name in the roster.
That's not surprising. She is indeed a bona fide dark witch. I should know. I saw one night just how scary she could be. It's enough to keep you awake at night. It was near the crater of a volcano. Above the bubbling magma sat a huge cauldron. Inside the cauldron, a blood-red liquid stickily simmered, boiling in the hellfire heat. When droplets splattered onto Miss Magilu's cheeks, she just cackled and licked it off, and she kept the cauldron boiling for 3 days and 3 nights.
Oh my god, what was in
she
it?
making?
Strawberry jam.
What? What's scary about that?
I was just getting to the scary part. Instead of using sugar, she put in soy sauce, cooking wine, and liquor.
Soy sauce and strawberries? Is that normal?
You wouldn't think so, but that contrasted sweetness, sourness, and saltiness actually makes it taste great. Not that someone like you would understand the appeal. You have to have a refined palate like mine to appreciate it.
Wait, I've heard of that. You can boil things in soy sauce and wine to preserve them. When you do it with strawberries, it's called strawberry soup.
That's right!
Actually, strawberry soup has sea urchin and abalone, not strawberries. It's just called that because the sea urchin plumps up like berries. And it's not preserved either.
Really? Well, I had no idea. Wow, I really liked it too. I wonder if the reason she's never made it for me again is because she realized the mix-up. Now that I think about it, that's not the only thing I like that she made one time. Like durian jellies and the candied sweet fish too.
I think I see what's going on here.
What does the food she's made more than once taste like?
It's just normal stuff, like what you guys always have. Only a truly scary witch could hide that much cooking talent behind such plain-tasting food with no one the wiser.
Okay, interesting. My god, more skits. We've had like 4 in a row. Okay, I think I'm going to do the next one in the next video. But it's about fragrant wood, so I'm guessing it's about the prince. I'm guessing that's what the next skit is going to be about. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you next time.
Didn't even get to bronze.